Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Travis or Tropic, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review of the FIFINE K688. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys off the rip, I'm no microphone expert. I don't know any of the details, the specs, all that stuff, alright? If you're looking for something like that, you might be at the wrong video. I'm more of the casual guy. I do make content, so I do have a little bit of experience with editing and stuff. I know what sounds good is all I'm trying to say. I do want to start off by saying they did send me this mic, but they also told me to give y'all my honest thoughts, so that's what I'm going to do in today's video. Like I said, I'm no tech junkie, but on the very first day when I hooked this thing up, I hadn't even really heard what I sound like. I didn't do any recordings, hadn't tried anything out. I hopped into a Discord just to hang out with my buddies, and they were immediately impressed with it. So I knew I was going to be when I heard the recordings. As a streamer, I was also super excited to have a microphone that had a mute button on it. That way I didn't have to fiddle around with any different sorts of software or Stream Deck plugins. Even though I don't use it for whatever reason, there's also a headphone jack on the back, which would be super nice because there's a knob for the volume on that and also for the gain on your microphone. And if you're someone like me who doesn't have a whole setup going on yet, the USB side of it is super nice because there's also an XLR side of it, which I would love to upgrade at some point, but we all know how expensive those XLR setups can be. Another thing I really liked, even though I'm not super picky and I haven't had a lot of experience with different microphones, the stabilization on this mic is really nice. One of my biggest gripes with my old microphone were all these bands that it had to help keep it stabilized. You would have to hook them in 5-6 different ways all the way around, and it was really a pain in the butt. They'd be popping off all the time, making noise, making my mic at a weird angle. This microphone has solved a lot of the issues I had with my old one. It was really nice that this microphone was plug and play with the USB option, but I also wanted to add a couple of filters in OBS just to make it sound even better. Let's get into them. Alright, so if this is your first time putting filters on a microphone in OBS, which for some of y'all assuming it might be, I'm going to give you guys the basic little rundown. You're going to go down to the middle audio mixer right here, find where your microphone is popping up, and you're going to click the left 3 dots on there. Then there's going to be a pop-up thing. It says filters. When you first open this, you're not going to have any filters over here on the left, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how to add them all. In the bottom left, click the plus sign, and then you're going to go ahead and find 3-band equalizer. Now, these are the filters that I put on my microphone. Basically, what you're going to want to do is adjust your high settings until you're not peaking over. Your middle, you can sort of mess around with. I didn't really do anything to it, obviously. And then the low end, you just want to make sure that you're not rumbling out and bumbling. Bumbling and rumbling, bumbling and rumbling, rumbling and bumbling, bumbling and rumbling. All right. The next thing we're going to add is an expander. That's going to make it so when I'm whispering, it's as loud as when I'm being loud. It's funny because I almost wanted to whisper this whole entire section so that you guys would have the effects of it. So I think we're just going to do that anyways. I put my ratio down at 4. My threshold is at -41, but you sort of want to put that to where you're going to start picking up more of your whispers and not like if I'm farther back. Now you're hearing me. Go ahead and put your attack on 2 milliseconds, your release on 100, and your output gain, you're just going to adjust that until your whispers are as loud as when I'm talking normal. The third thing we're going to add is a compressor. A compressor is something that's going to make your extra loud, I mean really loud noises not cap out. So to do that, this is how I have mine set up. I put my ratio at 4, my threshold at -25, but you basically want to adjust that until when you're yelling, it's not peaking anymore. Then your attack is going to be at 2 milliseconds. It's going to be at 2 milliseconds. Then your release at 100. Now, the last thing you're going to want to do is add a gain filter. I find a lot of people are struggling with this microphone being a little bit quiet, so I just boosted mine up to 2.6. That seems to be the sweet spot. It keeps me from going too far into the red on my audio, but not so far that it's not picking me up. Before we get to the end of the video, I want to take a second to say thank you to all the new subscribers we've gotten recently. I mean, literally, it's been almost 2,000 subs in the last month, and as you guys can see, I'm only at like 2,700, so you can imagine that's insane for me. I really don't know what's going on, but I do want to say thank you to everybody who's shown support and love, and hopefully I can do you guys right and put out some great content for y'all over the next couple of years. And if you're new around here, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button, because guess what? We're taking this thing full time and there's no stopping now. Also, FIFINE was nice enough to give me a discount code for y'all just in case it's not already on sale. I'll put that down in the description for y'all. I'm honestly really impressed with this microphone as somebody who just wanted something they could plug and play and not have to do a whole lot of things to get set up. It also has the XLR capabilities in case I did want to upgrade in the future, which would be great for me. And if you're like me, you are working for all the money that you have and you really don't want to waste it. 50 bucks on a microphone that's going to sound as good as this one really is hard to pass up on, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a 9 out of 10. Hopefully this less tech savvy, more casual review of this FIFINE K688 helped you on your journey to find your next microphone. I know you guys need it, so get some good sleep tonight. Peace.